Hey, I'm Leah Duncan, and I'm an artist living in Austin, Texas. The thing about Austin is it's a very creative community. There's a lot of arts here. There's a vibrant music scene. There's film. People are very supportive of artistic businesses as well. So it seemed like a perfect place for me to start my business. Austin is definitely, it's in Texas geographically, but the mindset here couldn't be farther from what you would expect. It's very liberal. We're sort of a blue dot in this big red state. There's definitely an influence from, this old Wild West cowboy mentality. It's a little kitschy, but it definitely influences me in the way I dress, and it's just a very eclectic place. I eat Mexican food every day, and definitely have, you can see the colors. There are piñata places all over the neighborhood, and it's just nice to see that culture and the vibrant colors that they use. I think it's probably what influences me the most. And I've done drawings that are like piñata, and I use Spanish sometimes in my titling just because I'm influenced by my neighbors and walking around and being inspired by them. We bought the house because it was perfect. The living area was upstairs and the downstairs could be my business. Prior to moving here, we lived in a small condo, and my desk was my work area, and I had piles and piles of paper everywhere, books everywhere. It was a total mess. So it was nice to be able to dedicate this office to be kind of my sketching, drawing, and business area. And then the studio is where I package orders, I sew, I print my prints there, I do a little bit of screen printing there, and then this is where I get to have a nice area. Working from home, it's kind of difficult because, yeah, I do feel isolated from time to time, and I think a lot of artists do work from home, and we do have that feeling of wanting to get out and be in the community. So I think that the blog world and the internet and everything. I have a blog, I update it, I get feedback from other artists. I've connected with artists all over the world just through the internet. My husband doesn't have to hear about what I'm working on all the time. I can talk to other people about it. It's kind of his sanity, my blog is. Since I started out as a graphic designer, I learned on the computer first, and so when I started drawing, that was sort of backwards from the norm of a trained artist. I don't have a light table. I actually use my window, which is a little strange, I know, but saved me money and it works well for me. I love that I started to draw and do things because I like having a tangible thing that I can, a physical thing that's actually there versus a virtual thing on my computer to work with. I think my artwork tends to be a little feminine, a little ambiguous, and I like to create beautiful things with meaning, and I just like to. My artwork has always been about sharing moments of my life. As far as anything creative, it's just an experiment. If it's not right, then it's getting me to a different place. I'll learn from it. Being an artist is a very personal process, and I think that's why you have to be so brave as an artist, because you're sharing a piece of yourself with the world. I mean, even if I'm doing, on the design aspect of things, if I'm doing a tray, that's a piece of me. That was a little piece of my life, a little moment of my life that I'm putting out there for everyone to see. So it takes some bravery, I think.